What would it feel like to listen to your heart's true calling and allow it to guide your entire life? I have learned to see art as a reflection of my soul that allows me to remember my soul's path, ground me in who I am now, and envision a better future for humanity. Here's the story of my soul, of Roze Umbra, and the reason I wish to accompany you and guide you on your own soul's creative journey. Art has always been a guiding force for me, showing me through my unconscious decisions all the areas of my life that remained in the shadow. I have learned to develop the connection with it and use it as a mirror for introspection, and in some cases even as a portal. It has shown me ways to manifest my future, to program my mind for deeper understanding of truth. I knew that I was guided with this knowledge, to somehow be of service to humanity, but I had no clue how that would play out. 2 years ago, I embarked on a journey to Turkey, seeking to understand the almost psychic connection I had with its music, culture, and to gain more understanding of my life's purpose. My astrological chart and art had made it clear for me that somehow I was to be an example of the balance between the polarity of fire and water, the rational and the irrational. I knew I had to pay attention to that symbolism during my trip. As I approached Göbekli Tepe, the world's oldest ritualistic site, and later Ain Zelda Gulu, the famous pilgrimage site where the prophet Abraham transformed fire into water, a profound realization came to me. Metaphorically, my purpose was to unite fire and water in this lifetime, to merge conscious and unconsciousness together. Although still abstract, that realization got stuck in my mind, and from that moment on I began to pay attention to all of my senses, in search for more divine signs to give me precision on that purpose. A week later, I found myself on the ridge of a cliff. On one side, the beautiful full moon. On the other side, the setting sun. A connection to a higher power became palpable in my whole body, and I had shivers going everywhere. I knew that these opposite forces were really what my life was about. The moon controls the water, the sun controls the fire. Little did I know, this moment would later on inspire and birth my greatest creation, Roze Umbra. Now let's fast forward to this past year. The calling to create something that would allow me to be of service became stronger and stronger with everything that was going on in the world. As I was reviewing travel images, a particular photo from Turkey popped up in my mind. It was a moment destined to be manifested. After a few months of conceptualizing Roze Umbra, I was led to do a tarot reading. I pulled out a card that showed an arrow pulled by the moon and guided by the sun. I had instant clarity. My purpose was to help artists and creators channel sun awareness in their creations by understanding their unconscious moon motivations and patterns. That Turkey moment with the sun and the moon took on a new meaning. The tarot card became a bridge between the past and the present, aligning me with my purpose. It was as if I had gone full circle, and all the tools I had intuitively learned throughout my life and my art career would now become of service to other creators and artists. Now, I want to share it all with the world, with you. The tools to perceive the divinity in all creation, in the sky, the earth, our minds, and in our artistic creations. The magic that exists when we start understanding the mysteries unfolding at all times within us. We creators and artists hold the power to be vessels of change, to heal ourselves and the world through works that are grounded in spiritual principles. We only need to become aware of the language of the universe, its symbols, its archetypes, and all those emotions that are constantly communicating to us, if only we can have the tools to understand them. We all have a spiritual self that is waiting for us to open a dialogue with it, so that we can become channels of light that this world desperately needs in these changing times we're all going collectively through. If this resonated with you, and you're being called to achieve more with your life, with your creativity, if you feel like you're ready to bring the conscious sun to your unconscious moon and invite divine inspiration and insight into your mind, let me be a vessel to help you discover your personal mythology, to discover your purpose through your creations, and to birth your biggest masterpiece of all. One that is created through the portal of the rose heart, one that will benefit everyone around you. Together, we can create works that heal the world. Book your Astro Tarot introductory session with me at rozeumbra.com so we can start this transformative journey together.